Understanding the phrase, tide clock. Hello everyone, in today's video, we're going to unravel the meaning behind the phrase, tide clock. If you've ever been to coastal areas or have an interest in marine life, this topic might be particularly intriguing for you. Tide refers to the rise and fall of sea levels caused by the combined effects of gravitational forces exerted by the moon, sun, and the rotation of the earth. These changes can be observed on a daily basis at the shore. Clock is a device that measures and indicates time. When combined, tide clock doesn't just mean any regular clock that tells you the time of day. Instead, it is a specialized clock that tracks the movements of the tides. A tide clock is used primarily by fishermen to determine the best times for fishing, as certain fish are more active during specific tides. Boaters and sailors, to know when it's best to set out or return, ensuring they don't get stuck in low tides. Surfers. Waves can be affected by tides, so knowing the tide schedule can help surfers find the best waves. Residents of coastal areas, to prepare for high tides which might bring in more seawater than usual. Unlike standard clocks which work on a 24-hour cycle, a tide clock typically runs on a 12-hour and 25-minute cycle. This is because it takes about this much time for the tide to go from high to low and then back to high again. When you set up a tide clock, you need to synchronize it with the local tide chart for your area. Once set, it will then show whether the tide is rising or falling, and how long until the next high or low tide. And there you have it. The next time you hear the phrase, tide clock, you'll know exactly what it means and how it functions. Whether you're planning a beach trip, love fishing, or just enjoy learning about different tools and gadgets, knowing about the tide clock can be both fun and practical. Hope you found this explanation helpful. See you in the next video.